Chihiro, my boy, what a terrible fate has befallen you. What's up, guys? Punsuyon here to do a breakdown / live reaction review to chapter 59 of Kagurabachi, which is known as, it's something on the first page, I bet, but I don't say, but y'all, especially after last week was on break, and Hokuzono Sensei said, here, you like the fan favorite villain, right? Let me give you a little bit more of that. Forget about the new villain. Just focus on this guy. I am so excited. I was really not expecting Chihiro versus Samura this quickly, like, at all. So I'm assuming Chihiro is just going to get humbled. Like, it really depends on whether or not Samura views Chihiro as guilty as well and wants to also destroy his enchanted blade. Because I get why Hakuri teleported Chihiro here, because ultimately he needed somebody to come step in. But, like, that may have actually been a mistake on multiple levels. One, the needing to either slaughter Chihiro, or two, shatter N10. Either way, it's about to get devious, it's about to get diabolical, so let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Editing me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up? Okay, that was way too high. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, thank you to everyone who pointed out, not in last week's live reaction, but the week before that for chapter 58, I was incorrect. I thought he had used, I forget the name of the sword already, Tobimune. There we go, Tobimune. I think it's Tobimune? Because it's Kumeyuri. Yeah, Uruha's blade was Kumeyuri. Keyword is was. But Uruha's blade was Kumeyuri, and now, like, Glorious King Hirohiko has that. But Samura's blade was Tobimune. Specifically, Samura finished off Uruha respectfully. He did not use Tobimune until he needed to land the finishing blows. He just beat Uruha base to base, casual to casual, sword to sword. Do I still think this is the best move? No, I still don't. Like, a lot of y'all have faith in Samura that I just do not have. Credit to all y'all. A lot of y'all have faith that that man is going to run the 1v10, or not, if not run the 1v10, apparently just like cook extremely in the 1v1s and then hope he doesn't get jumped. Like, y'all had insane faith in Samura. I thought that poll was going to be an easy wash, but not. I think it was like 67% of y'all have faith in Samura. I don't. He seems like a character who is going to fall one way or another. I thought he was going to fall in one way, but he's going to fall in a completely different way now. But in the end, he must fall. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into chapter 59. Let's see. Oh, no, it's on the first page. All right. This is a clean color page. I love... There's something about the way that Hokuzono Sensei does color pages that stands out a lot relative to a lot of the other color pages I see. And ironically enough, you know who it reminds me of the most? It reminds me of Nakaba Suzuki, which may sound strange, but the way the colors are this, like, almost half watercolor, half washed out marker look. And not even in, like, a bad way. Like, notably, I think you can use dyeing... How do I put this? Not utensils. Dyeing instruments to create really interesting art. Some of my favorite drawings I've ever done were with dyeing markers. Like, markers that were just straight up... Pencil, please! I don't have any ink, please! Like, some of the best drawings I've ever done are with those. Because it just adds a really nice effect to them. And that's what this kind of coloring style reminds me of. From the deep saturation of Chihiro's eyes, to the paleness of his skin, to even, like, it's not even, I feel like maybe there could even be a deeper black here that could be used on Chihiro, but it isn't. The way the light reflects off the coat, the drip is immaculate. Even the way this guy's pants texture looks different enough from Chihiro's coat to show they're two different textures, and even their hair detailing is different. But I will admit, oh, actually, no, he does have a little bit. He has a little bit of detailing on there. So yeah, overall, this half of the color page is gorgeous. Let's see this other half. Ooh, chapter 59, Blackout. This color page is hard. Honestly, I would kind of be excited for this trio to join Chihiro, right? Because they're fired, for one. And for two, they were all just knocked out. So if Chihiro somehow manages to escape from this, it would be interesting to see the people who serve so loyally under Samura risk their lives for him, to be betrayed by him, and then by proxy join Chihiro, as now he's the one that they need to work alongside. And now I'm really extra wondering how the Kamunabi's gonna feel about all this, because that's kind of like the one thing I glazed over in chapter 58 when I was going over the insanity of it, and then even in chapter 57 when I was going over the insanity of it. Technically, the Kamunabi doesn't actually know that the wielder of Tobimune, Samura, has, like, betrayed them. At least not yet. They have no clue just yet. So whenever that gets found out, I'm interested to see what happens with that. And obviously, right now, Samura likely, if he doesn't just immediately end up fighting Chihiro and trying to shatter N10, or even worse, to take Chihiro's life, then to shatter N10, then we're kind of in a rough little spot here. Because he's probably going to just go join the Hishaku in attacking other fortresses. Because this one's secured. It was his own. and Uraha's is destroyed. So now there are just 3 other blade wielders left. Or is it 3? I want to say it's 3. Well, obviously the Shinichi guy, he's not gonna get to the sword master, he's not gonna get taken out easily, so they'll probably have to take some time to recoup and attack him specifically. But the other 2 question mark? Yeah, it's 2, because it's the 6 there were 6 enchanted blades, then Uraha, Samura, Kumiyuri, and Tobimune. Then Cloud Gouger, that person was already slain. Then yeah, so it's the other 2 that are in the fortresses. Notably, we don't know if the wielder of the Shinichi is in a fortress, the sword master, whether he's in a fortress or if he still is being held. I think it is confirmed though that he's being held in like a super secret top level facility. So I think it will take a bunch of the Hishaku resources to come in there and clap his cheeks too, even with Samura helping. So I'm interested to see how that goes. But let's actually hop into chapter 59. Oh, this is the interaction I've been waiting to see. This is the main thing I was excited for, obviously, because it's the main character against, not necessarily the current main villain, but like the current major antagonist. But very particularly, I'm interested to see Samura's reaction to Chihiro, right? Because technically, he didn't do things in the war, but he is a wielder of enchanted blades that, as Samura himself says, you sure are drenched in the stench of blood, Chihiro. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? But let's see. What? Mr. Samura killed Mr. Ura? Why? Akari's okay. Huh? He's not dead. But this... Was it you? Are you saying the sword masters and the hero should be protected? The contracted sword bearers should die. What? I love this. This is like, ironically enough, in spite of all the insane things that Chihiro's been through, I think this is the first one since like ironically enough, the death of his father to like get to him and wholeheartedly confuse him, right? Because we've seen moments where he's been caught off guard, we've seen moments where he's been put under pressure, but notably, he's legit just in complete disarray. What? This was it? Like you can see from the wide-eyed look of confusion, the terror, the misunderstanding. Like, he's trying to run through every possibility. He's like, in that, and I love when an author will go out of their way to make the main character feel exactly how we feel, where it's like what is happening? I love that. And this is the perfect example of that, where you can tell Chihiro's just like, what is going on? And ultimately, he has no choice. Like, right now, ironically enough, he needs to lock in. Like, Chihiro, dog, I wish you had 2 weeks to like sit down and consider this and Samura's writing overall, but you ain't got time for that, buckaroo. He may want your life next. Let's see. What? And that's speaking of the death of Kunishige. Now it's hitting him. That ultimately, the angst is gonna be gorgeous. Let's see. The Hishaku killed my father. Tell him he's the hero. What possible reason could there be to let them get the enchanted blades? Tell him, Samura. Tell him, Samura. Like, that's the thing. And, you know, one thing I do want to clarify. I should have spent, like, 59 or 58.5 clarifying it more. But then again, I kind of, like, just like people were not expecting me to review 58.5, I kind of figured no one would watch the review of 58.5. I did that for me. There's a reason I broke down into, like, a whole sketch in the middle of that review, because, like, hey, I might as well. But one thing I do want to clarify, even if I don't get Samura's writing at this point, even if I think it's absolutely ludicrous and absurd because it's relying on a bunch of vagueness that I personally don't understand and don't know because we haven't gotten enough context for the Great War, that doesn't mean it's bad. Nor do I really think it's bad. It doesn't make sense to me. That's the only thing I said. Or that's the only thing I'm said, and will continue to stand by. Right now, his choice logically doesn't make sense to me. But, honestly, that makes for a more interesting character. At least in my opinion. Right now, if Samura did have like a perfectly logical reason that would be hard to argue against, then I'd be like, Like, and not even in the sense that, how do I put this? He reminds me a lot of Stain, right? Where to a certain degree, Stain had a point, but he was just wrong. Like, sure, Stain, it is wrong that a lot of people go into the hero field solely for the monetary value with a complete disregard for taking care of and protecting the lives of the innocent. That is actually wrong. Slaughtering them when they are innocent people who have only done good for others, not the way. And that's the same thing with Samura right here. Ultimately, I do get what he means. The enchanted blades are weapons of mass destruction. The sword master likely led the other 6 sword bearers, or the other 5 sword bearers, in campaigns of mass life extinction. If I had to hazard a guess, for someone to go this far, especially against one of his own students, to straight up take their life and deceive them, turn against the Kagurabachi, and do all this, he had to like slaughter some innocents, bro. Like he may have had to go buku ballers on like a village of innocent kid, like some crazy. I'm assuming that because this is still genuinely absurd to me. And with that being the case, I agree with him in the sense that the enchanted blades are weapons way too beyond anyone's control. It's like if someone could actually wield the power of a nuclear weapon, but like in their fists. That person, that individual would be way too dangerous. However, the thing that he loses me on, and the thing that he's likely losing Chihiro on immediately is, dude, the Hishaku though? Like, the Hishaku. That's how you're gonna do it. You didn't bother considering anybody else. You didn't bother to invite anyone else to do this. No, you decided to team up with the Hishaku of all people. The same people who, like Chihiro says, killed his father. After you admitted that you thought Kagurabachi was a hero, and ultimately that he should be the one getting all the praise. That is crazy. That is crazy, and I'm interested to see his justification for that. Let's see. To let them get the enchanted blades. Revenge? Wait, what? I heard rumors at this fortress. Wait, what? What? A little bit off topic, Samura. What? Revenge. Wait. Does Chihiro mention revenge? This seems so random. Why? Hakure's okay. Hishaku killed my father with possible reason. They let them get the enchanted blades. Revenge? I heard rumors at the fortress, so that's the 7th enchanted blade. I'll handle the rest. You lay down your sword. The heck I will! If you're an enemy, I'll kill you if I have to. I'll do it! But you know what? See, and that's the thing. That's why, honestly, it really depends. I'm gonna need some real good justification, and he going to fall in a real dramatic way. Because that alone tells me that even though Chihiro has the enchanted blade, he truly views it as the sword bearers, and them specifically. Why he doesn't, the thing I still don't fully get though, is why he doesn't just vie for the destruction of the enchanted blades, right? Because obviously, like, the expected wielder of the enchanted blades are definitely powerful still, but like, if the issue is the blades, I still feel like, if anything, I feel like the better move overall, like strategically, would have been getting Uruha on his side, because Uruha was one of his students. I think Uruha would have listened to Samura. If Samura had actually bothered to sit down and explain anything, I think Uruha would have listened to him, and then they probably could have just agreed to destroy them. Like, ultimately talked about it and be like, hey, these things are weapons of mass destruction, they do really, really bad things, let's do everything in our power to work up to destroy them. Especially considering the path that was laid out by Chihiro in his plan with Hakuri was like the easiest way to get to all the enchanted blades without aligning with the Hishaku. Without giving them the information, without doing any of that, right? And ultimately, getting Kunishige Rokuhira killed, that's clearly what happened here. Like, ultimately, it is that caused Kunishige Rokuhira to die. And even then, why wouldn't he have gone and talked to him? Like, that's the thing. If the main issue is the enchanted blades are too powerful and too dangerous, why didn't Samura, who had clear access to Kunishige, because as many people pointed out, he snitched. Like, ultimately, it seems like someone was the person who was the inside man. Like, I was talking about for a while how there's likely a traitor in the Kagurabachi. It was most likely Samura who found out Kunishige's location and was like, hey, go off him and get the enchanted blades. So, like, why didn't someone just go there and be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief. The enchanted blades, they're weapons. They're dangerous. Weapons of mass destruction. The war's over. Like, yeah, we're still alive, but we should destroy them. Like, what? Like, did he have a conversation with Kunishige? Did he consider anything? I think the big question for me, did he consider anything else, any other plan, before immediately aligning with the big bad evil group of 10 devious sorcerers who wanted to either control or destroy the planet? That's my big thing. I need to know. So let's see. I'll do it. Oh, and I also do like how Chihiro is immediately, he's on 12, right? And honestly, I don't blame him. If the man, because like, I'm assuming Chihiro's mind is running at a mile a minute, right? Like, he's just going. So he's likely clicking every single piece that once, like, desynced, like, who's responsible for discovering the location of my father? Why was I left alive? Who could have done this? Why are they like this? Why is it like, all of it's clicking in Samura's that main point. So I do like that Chihiro, in a moment of genuine, like, character weakness to a degree, gives in. Like, he's like, dude, I'm gonna kill you. Like, it's not even like bad character writing or Chihiro breaking character, every bit of stability that Chihiro ever had mentally shattered in this moment. So seeing him so readily go to, no, Samura, I'm going to kill you right now. Beautiful. But let's see, it looks like Samura diffs him. Yeah, Samura diffs him. Golly. But I guess it makes sense, right? Chihiro's already extremely damaged from the fight with Hakuri and extremely fatigued. While he was likely a bit tired from fighting the Hishaku, now knowing that he probably wasn't, like, it really depends how tightly knit the deal was between the Hishaku and Samura. But, like, it's likely that he wasn't in any real danger. It's absurd. He risked the lives and sacrificed the lives of a couple people for an act, essentially. So he's fully fresh while Chihiro was actually out there protecting civilians and doing his best. And unfortunately, right now, Chihiro's best just isn't enough. But let's see. Did he, well, obviously, Chihiro's our main character. We're not just going to slaughter our main character. But let's see. How deep is the wound? You don't have to do anything now. This. Shit. And you can see the look of just pure defeat. Like he know. Oh, the character angst is gonna go crazy. He's about to make me. Let's see. This is the problem. Is he serious? No, is he actually gonna take Enten? Okay, good. I was about to say there's like we could honestly. Before I scored, I had a half of mine. We were gonna do the end of KH1 thing. Like we were gonna strip Chihiro of his weapon. He was gonna like spec into something new. I was more than ready for that. But look at Shiba, bro. I'm so sorry, dog. I'm sorry I ever considered you the trader. If he ends up being like a multi-layer trader or something, dog, like genuinely, Hokuzono Sensei may just be the greatest Fusion writer ever. But not only did they snap my ankles of Samura, I don't know. Was it just me? This is the thing I need a question. I think I saw a little bit in my comments. I'm not sure. So I'm asking genuinely. Did anyone else get like weird trader-ish vibes from Shiba? Or was it just me? Was I just straight tweaking and hunting for something that wasn't there? I don't know. I'm like gonna look into the Kagurabachi community and see if I was just like genuinely tweaking to the moon. Like if I was off something. Because I swore in my heart of hearts, I kind of felt like that man was evil. Or like something, like or at least he wasn't telling the full truth. Something was hidden. And something still feels hidden about Shiba. But right now, man, he's the clutch master, dog. Where have you been, Buckaroo? Huh? Chihiro! Took you long enough, Shiba. Ura! So the Kumekuri is already... Once again, I'll give credit to Shiba. That man, he's silly. He's a little goofy. He's like Kunishige in that sense. But he's on the ball. He got into the situation, which is crazy, right? Like, for all intents and purposes, unless Hakuri contacted him, he had no... Or he was secretly watching the entire time. Once again, we don't really get context for where Shiba was this arc. But, like, he got the information, got there immediately, saved Chihiro, saved Enten, all in an instant. But now the question is, can he escape Samura? Because we know that, for all intents and purposes, Shiba is the strongest generic sorcerer, right? Like, even the Hishaku are like, let's not deal with him. In fact, let's make sure he's not at Kunishige house. We're gonna go off the man. Let's avoid Buckaroo. So, I wonder who's stronger, the strongest sorcerer or the strongest sword wielder? Let's see. The Hishaku know about our sins. Okay, let's see. Samura, why? The Hishaku know about our sins. They intend to tear off the lid and bring this country down. The curse that forever binds us as long as we continue to live as heroes. Huh. So you haven't told Chihiro? Huh? Wait, no. I'm trying to give him the gruff voice. Hold on, me. I had to take a little sip, but... So you haven't told Chihiro, huh? He's better off not knowing. This is the end. Whoa, wait. We're tweaking, right? There's no way. Okay, we're tweaking. That didn't happen, dog. No way. Nah. I ain't read that right. Okay, I'm assuming they're tweaking. There's no way. Whoa. Yeah, we're tweaking. We still gotta have a chat buff. That's my son. That's what. Ooh, he's getting his arms reattached. All right. So, we are gonna get like it's just a mouth wielding blade wielder. Okay, but let's see. This is the end. All right, the Shiba. Chihiro. Wait, does he still have Enten though? Okay, so he has Enten in hand here. Okay, so that's the Tsunuchi blade wielder. Does he have? He still it looks like he's still holding intent here. It looks like he's still holding it here. So both of them are confirmed dead. But obviously Chihiro, like, there's no way we're offing Chihiro. That's not possible. But interesting. Yoji Uraha dead, but 2 hours later. So we've time skipped 2 hours into the future. Ah, okay. Oh, and it's this guy healing him up. All right. Good voice that I give Hirohiko. All right. Chihiro suddenly disappeared right before my eyes, just when it was getting good. Okay, you were probably gonna die, bro. Like, I mean, yeah. Crazy thing is, Hakuri set Chihiro up. Unironically, Hakuri made a huge mistake because in that moment, obviously Chihiro probably would have been unsettled by the fact that Hirohiko could wield Kumeyuri, meaning that Uraha had to be dead. Like, you know, in that instant, like, things click. Like I was talking about things clicking for Chihiro earlier, things had to click in that instant form. But at the same time, if he was still there, he could have slain Hirohiko. He could have taken his head off right in that moment. While Hirohiko was still adjusting to Kumeyuri, his sorcery was dying, he was just figuring out how to use the blade, he didn't have arms. If Chihiro was allowed to stay there, not only would he have not taken a lethal blow from Samura, or at least what presumably is a near lethal blow, because once again, we're not killing Chihiro, right? Hokuzono Sensei, you're insane, we're not killing Chihiro, right? So if we're doing that, not only would he have avoided a lethal blow, we know Samura wasn't going to attack Hakuri anymore. On top of that, he could have slain Hirohiko, gotten Kumeyuri back, had 2 enchanted blades for the price of 1, and then getting saved by Shiba. Or taken out of there by Shiba. But then again, it could have led, we don't know what happened in this 2 hour period, but it could be entirely possible that Hirohiko had backup waiting, right? Or like on the way. They're like, alright, if he's getting jumped and he's about to die, let's make sure we get this man viciously. But let's see. Just when it was getting good. You lost both of your arms. I think you're lucky that Chihiro got sent to Sing. Oh, okay, so good. We're addressing the same universe. You're lucky Chihiro got sent to Senkutsuji. Think about it. But think about what? The fact you were gonna die? Like you're gonna go, huh. Yeah, too bad. But Chihiro Rokuhiro was really strong in many ways. Yura, why don't you let me wield Kumeyuri? I wanted to at least try it. Just in case. He's coming. Here. You told him where we are? No. But we're dealing with the enchanted blade wielder. Wait, the enchanted blade bearer who controlled the war. Owl. Uh-oh. What's that? Wait, what is happening? What was that? Was that someone's code name or something? Owl. Let's see. Our freedom will be cursed for a while. Sorry, I was fading in and out of your voice. Oh my. Oh, so interesting. So he's an owl. I thought he was a crow by the black feathers. Let's see. Oh, so he's going. All right, Samura, it's time to see you lock in. That's a gorgeous spread. Let's see. What kind of plan was all that? All those people didn't have to die. Are you I know you're joking me, Samura. I know you're joking me, bro. I know you're fitting, bro. I know you're doing hopscotch, backflips, and tricks on it, bro. I know you're not going up to the evil group of sorcerers that you knew was evil when you contracted them to kill an innocent man who helped save a nation. They made you your weapon. I know for an actual fact, actually, it's crazy that Toby Bude has that capability. Like, it allowed him to teleport here. But still, I know you are not asking the evil group of evil people why they did evil things. Are you bamboozled? Are you surprised? Are you blown away? Like, dude, that's what, like, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. If you gonna be evil and you gonna be devious, be evil and devious full out. Don't ask the evil people why they slaughter people. Don't be shocked. Don't be surprised. You knew what was going to happen. That was a sacrifice you made. Just like sacrificing your own student's life, you made that sacrifice. Sacrificing Kunishiki Rokuhiro's life, you made that sacrifice. You, in your mind, you killed Chihiro. You man! Oh, smack! Let's see. Those people didn't have to die. Ooh, come back. Let's see. What was that all about? Wait. What was that all about? The ends justify the means. We liberated those enchanted blades. We depleted Hakuri Sazanami. He'd cause us a lot of headaches if he was in good shape. If you'd just given me my enchanted blade from the start, you were a trump card we wanted to keep in reserve. You're a risky move for us. Some among us were resistant to involving an outsider. Have it your way, but you'd be better make good on your promise. Of course, as long as you kill the remaining contracted sword bearers, we made a pinky promise. It's unbreakable.
Oh. So now I want to go. Was that always there? Gosh, now I have to go back and check Samura's hands for every single. Okay, I need someone in the comments who's already like gone through a check. Has that been there the entire time? I can't tell. Let's see. It's not here. It's not here, and I believe it is on his left hand, right? Or is it on his right hand? I can't tell. Is that it here? It may be on his right hand. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it's on his right hand. So I think that he's reaching down with his left here. What's on his? So no, it's not here. So it shows up when it's triggered or something like that. I highly doubt it was drawn in any previous chapter, but feel free to prove me wrong, everybody. But interesting. So they have a sort of binding vow thing going on. If it's a pinky promise, but they binding vow it. Let's see.
After Kunishige was killed, Yuta went straight to Samura's house and made a contract. He'd help kill the contract. All right. Help kill the contracted sword bearers under the following conditions: 1, reveal the identity of all 10 members of the Hishaku. 2, reveal the identity of a Kamunabi insider who leaked to Rokuhiro's location.
Wait! So maybe it still is Wait! So that wasn't Samura. Unless.
Reveal the identity of the Kamunabi insider who leaked to Rokuhiro's location. 3, reveal the whereabouts of the enchanted blades.
So maybe Shiba still is a traitor. I mean, to be fair, it could be any of those like randomly one-shot council guys that we saw for like 2 chapters, but still, I feel like Shiba could maybe the door. I asked if y'all were suspicious before. I'm asking if y'all are suspicious again. Like, because who else knew? Like, the question is truly, who knew? It had to be Shiba or one of the higher-ups that knew where Kunishige Rokuhira was. And interesting, so they killed Rokuhira and then went to Samura. And that was you're alone. You made that choice independently. And notably, not everyone's happy with your decision. Okay. That's interesting. All right. The plot. It's thick. It's juicy.
You've certainly gone all out. Killing Chihiro Rokuhira, even.
I'm shocked Kiriko doesn't have a more drastic reaction. Oh, wait, no, maybe it's both of them. I thought it was just like a line pointing to him.
He was going to get in the way. There was no getting around that. The deep sins of the contracted bearers must be punished. Your conviction is quite strong. Of course. However...
Okay, so Chihiro's alive, but I do wonder if that, like, this then becomes a question. Did Samura intend to leave him alive? Because again, I'm maybe huffing straight copium. Chihiro's alive. He's alive, right? He's alive. Please? Chihiro, please? But, like, he's alive for the sake of my sanity, and because we are reading a shonen manga, and thusly it makes no sense to slow our main character 59 chapters deep. I'm sorry, it just doesn't make sense. But did he do it intentionally or unintentionally? Is this Samura giving his hope to the future, or did he actually mean to kill Chihiro, but Chihiro's gonna somehow survive? I don't know. I'm interested to see that one. Let's see. You killed Chihiro? What the heck, man? I know Yuriko's so mad. He's like, I wanted his fate. But he and I were gonna battle to the death. I finally made a friend. I will avenge Chihiro, mister. I'll kill you. I swear I'll kill you. Maybe not right now. Maybe you don't want to be built like that. Let's see.
Hold still. I don't know what you're freaking out about, but don't worry. Little Pipsqueak now. Little Pipsqueak now contracted to Kumayuri.
How do you know? Do I smell like Kumayuri? What do you think they gave it to?
To fulfill the contract, after we kill the sword bearers, I'll battle you all to the death.
You are so stupid. You are so stupid. Man, I'll see.
Yes, that's the risky part of this contract. With this guy's help, killing the contracted sword bearers is much easier. It's what happens after that. The information he gets through the agreement. As far as he's concerned, the purpose of this contract to him is that he gets all the information on all the sword bearers and every person connected to the Hishaku in order to kill us all.
You just jump him. You jump the soul out that man. And especially, you let him do most of the fighting, so he's nice and eepy, and then you jump him, you give him back shots, and you steal Tobimune back. like, I get the risk involved, especially considering someone, he's one of the contracted heroes. He's clearly extremely powerful. Presumably the strongest sword wielder outside of the Shinichi wielder, the sword master. I get all that. But, like, y'all are 10 top-tier sorcerers. If you don't give this man back shots and keep it pushing, especially if Hirohiko gets any sort of control over Kumayuri in decent time, like, yo, you're good. Let's see.
In other words, he's a threat to the Hishaku, too.
Yeah, but he's,
Understand you sealed up the Kumayuri and isolated the blade. Good idea. The only reason he hasn't killed Hirohiko already is that another person just becomes contracted to the Kumayuri. It'll never end.
That's the thing. Which is why he should have focused on destroying the blades and not disturb.
Never end. If a blade is unsealed, I can detect it, no matter its location. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Get it? Because he's blind. Let's see.
Don't get any ideas.
Okay, so essentially, so that's how he plans to get around Hirohiko getting any more powerful. He gave them the enchanted blades. Ultimately, the moment Kumayuri or Hirohiko tries to get any sort of training with Kumayuri, Samura will come and kill them. The thing is, though, does the contract allow that? Would that be a breach of contract? Like, we know what he gets out of it, and we know they get his assistant with killing the contracted sword bearers. But the question is, for this binding vow, would it be broken if someone were to intentionally attack and kill one of the Hishaku members? Because I feel like that would be breaking it. Though technically, I suppose if that contracted member is a wielder of an enchanted blade, then maybe that's like a loophole in it, because he was contracted to kill the enchanted blades, then the enchanted blade wielders, then technically killing Hirohiko wouldn't violate their terms. Maybe, because he'd be an enchanted blade user. I don't know. But I'm worried for my son. But ultimately, I think Hirohiko's actually going to be a longer lasting antagonist, like you know. So let's see.
I don't get any ideas. Even if Hirohiko was healed up and armed with Kumayuri, I'll kill all sword bearers on my own. You just provide the information.
Yeah, okay. Let's see you do that, buddy.
Gaminami seem to have changed up their defenses. The fortresses have all been vacated. Toga Shiba was probably involved. We'll need a week to get a good idea of their barriers and how their forces are positioned. Contact me.
Okay, so Toby just allows this man to teleport. That's actually really good. Let's see.
Will we be able to deal with him? It's not a great idea to play a trump card too soon. It couldn't be helped. Besides, I wouldn't have played that card if it was too reckless. On the other hand, it's time to play for keeps now. Ooh, interesting. One more week. In 1 more week, it'll all be over.
Whoa, let's not end the manga that quickly.
Chihiro doesn't need to become one of us.
Okay, so he spared his life. He said he was killed, but like they spared it. He spared him. Okay. Chihiro waking up. All right. W chapter. Samura. Once again, man. I still think he's a good character. I think he's a fantastic character, and I think he's not a character ruined by this twist. Like, there are some times where a character will be revealed to be a twist antagonist, and I'll be like, this genuinely just makes the story worse and doesn't even make sense in the context of the character. But since we have so little context for the Great War and Samura as a character, like we have basically no idea about the guy. He seems like a real cool cat, but like that's about it. He seems like a real cool blind cat who's kind of nuts. That's all we have about him. So thusly, I can let this slide a lot more than I initially wanted. like in other cases, I'd be like, what on earth? What is it? You're tweaking. But in this case, this is a tweak fest that I'll allow solely for the fact that we don't have enough context. And I think the context will be good enough. If I had to say one thing, I think the context will be good enough, soon enough. So I'm gonna let Hokuzono Sensei cook. But I'm interested to see how Chihiro will respond now that he's awakening. I'm interested to see where Enten is. I'm interested to see what Shiba's role is to play. I'm interested to see with Hakuri. So much time must pass and so many things must occur. And I'm excited to see it. So let's not waste any more time. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, please do me a favor and leave broken souls in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do want to have a page down below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month to get things like exclusive videos, the content, and more.
You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions to every the series I have to review, ad variations of all my videos, and becoming $20 patron or a $20 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also, a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you can drop 5 beats for a short video, 25 beats for a long video, or any beats at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dago the Pencil, writing off.
I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Zara, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Brandon Payne, Glacier XZ, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 members, A plus A, Ignil Lind, Kevin Encarnacion, Midnight Lord 21, and Sean. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members, Fine, Austin Wimberly, Uchiha, and Yuki Ally. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, AZ Void, J Warrior, and Robbie Uchiha. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Waki Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give a final gracious gargantuan thank you to our $100 That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.